Namaskar. Aji ama sahita achanti Dr. Lita Mohapatra, founder of Indian startup Jovenes Clinilogic Private Limited. She is MBBS, double masters in medicine and also fellow in aesthetic medicine. A woman who has made it to the Forbes and won many awards from all around the world, she's proved herself to be a milestone in women empowerment. I, Pratyasha Mohapatra, welcome you ma'am to the School of Communications, Xavier University, Bhubaneswar.
Thank you, Pratyasha. It was a lovely intro and I love it. I think every time I go anywhere, people give this long, lengthy discussions about me. So thank you. It was an amazing intro. And thank you to the organizers for inviting me on the International Women's Day.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, ame janibaku chahibu, how would you describe your journey as a woman entrepreneur?
My journey as a woman entrepreneur has been mystic. It has been enigmatic. It's been like a fairy tale, I guess, because I was a doctor, then I became a health icon. From a medical student, of course, it all started. I have been traveling on and off from Australia in one part of my life where I used to sit in the airport and I used to think that if at all I'm planning to relocate, I need to do something for my state, my country. So whatever you see, the clothes, I wouldn't be selfish to say that it all belongs to me. It belongs to my state, it belongs to my country, and I'm just the face who is, collecting all of them. So my journey in a nutshell has been enigmatic, mystic. It has been like a fairy tale, from a doctor to a health icon to an iconic woman entrepreneur. And I'm grateful to God and all the visible and invisible people who have been supporting me.
Thank you, ma'am. Can you share with us some of the obstacles that you had to face during your journey?
Yes, of course. There have been plenty. And I always think that they are life lessons. I never tell they are obstacles or they are failures. One thing, I think when I relocated, I had been in Australia for a number of years. So I look a little bit different than that is what a lot of people commented. And they said, you're not Indian. Are you? And you don't even look like Odia. So I think that was a major obstacle. Whenever I used to approach people, they thought I am an alien. And I think setting those milestones and talking to people, negotiating, because I belonged to a different world when I was there. And then when I relocated, this is a different world. So initially settling here was the biggest obstacle. Then again, starting business, making people work, because when you're starting a business, there are a lot of aspects which you need to work through. So every day it was full of obstacles for the first 6 months in terms of getting the financial aspects right, getting the logistics right, getting the management aspects right, the accounts aspects right, the interior. So because everything I started from scratch. I'm the first generation businesswoman or the business entrepreneur in my family. Nobody did that. And I was very much, in my comfort zone where I used to go to my clinic back in Australia and then my research center. And when I came here, I think there was a whole lot of world standing in front of me. And each people you meet will have a mindset. Each people you meet will have a different idea about you, opinion about you. So of course there were millions and millions of obstacles, but again, I wouldn't call them as obstacles and hurdles. They made me a stronger woman, and they made me a stronger entrepreneur. And I think now they love me, they work for me, and it's a wonderful journey, I can say. And I have learned a lot, and I'm still growing. So that's what I can say.
मैम फोर्ब्स रे फीचर हबा एंड आपण जेते सारा अनेक जो अवार्ड्स पाई कि सारा देश को प्राउड फील करे चंती हाउ डू ऑल दोस अवार्ड्स एंड लॉरेल्स फील
टू बी ऑनेस्ट आई हैव the experience of traveling. As you know, I was a Fulbright scholar, getting Forbes listed and then getting so many awards. It does help support me for a short time, I feel happy. But then what's next? These awards and accolades, they just add on to the shelf. They are a piece which, of course, I value them, I respect them, I respect the people who give those things to me. But that puts me in a situation where I feel, that puts me under much more responsible position. It helps me guide and channelize my energies in a more productive direction. And as I said earlier, I don't work for myself. I always work looking at what's the bigger picture. What am I going to add on in terms of an USP to my country, to my state? And so in the due course of time, I think there'll be many more awards and accolades coming, but I accept with a lot of humility, and I always feel humble. Humility is the most important thing in life, and I adore the people who have helped me because, as I said, I am the face of the company who is receiving it, but there are a lot of people behind me, with me, and supporting me, helping me, to aggressively work in the direction to be more productive. So yes, it does make me feel good. I feel like a little girl. When I get an award, I am super excited. I'm receiving an award on the 8th again, where I'm going to Jaipur. So every time I receive an award, I feel like it's a box of candy which I receive. That's one side of me which gets triggered and stimulated. And but again, then I want to work for the next one. So I just want to get more and more applauds for all of us as a group. So I think that's the sentiment behind.
Congratulations, ma'am, on your next award, and we do hope you get many more.
Thank you.
Ma'am, would you share with us a very happy moment of your life?
Happy moment is, of course, when I relocated to India and I got the first award. I think that is the happiest moment because, a lot of people, they question you. A lot of people doubt you. A lot of people doubt in your ability because they know you in different roles. You might be somebody's daughter, somebody's mother, somebody's friend, somebody's colleague. But this is a very different part of the journey, which I started all alone by myself as the founder of the company. So the happiest moment is when I got Times Health Icon. That was in 2019. I think that was the game changer. The moment I stepped on the stage and I had so many people sitting in front of me and clapping, and I received the award from the health minister. And after that, it's been like a fairy tale. Then we got listed in Forbes, and there have been several awards and applauds happening. So I think that is the happiest moment. And the second happy moment I would like to share, because there are a lot of happy moments, is when I got my first provisional patent for one of my products, which I started working on. So it's a stem cell-based product for skin treatment, which we are developing. And globally, I think we are the first people to do it. So I think that was the second happy moment. And I can go on and on, I know. I mean, it's very, very difficult to tell which is the happiest, but these are the two things which it's very close to my heart.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, how was your overall experience of working during the pandemic? Like, how did you change your working style and your strategies during COVID?
Yeah, that's a good question, of course. I mean, we have all gone through COVID. We have all gone through lockdowns, unlock, quarantine. So initially, it was a bit of a hazy picture, where we are heading. A lot of people encountered a lot of hiccups in business. Even I did. When the lab shut down because of the quarantine, the clinic was closed for a few days, and then we again reopened. That is being, on this planet. You have to be always prepared for the unpredictable things which are happening in your life that will definitely pull you out of your comfort zone. And as an entrepreneur, I have been going through these serial pullouts, in terms of Fanny, because the first year I went through Fanny, my entire office broke. The second year we had COVID. I don't know what's going to happen this year. But I'm mentally prepared. So anything happens, you have to align your body, mind, and your soul. I think the three things are most important. Communicate to people, seek assistance, help in terms of what should be the guidelines and policies going forward. And once that's clear, we just march on. Things started opening up for me from May. I started my clinic back because I also work as I have my own private practice other than the commercial aspects of the business. My patients were eagerly waiting to come in. We standardized protocols. We had PPE, SOPs, and everything ready for them. Then we started opening the lab, production. I launched my first product, which is a skin lightening cream. It's a serum in 2021, of course. Although there were delays, but I am grateful to God and grateful to a lot of people who have supported me during this transition. And I think we are doing good now, so it's good. So re-strategizing your life and your policies and your commitment to yourself is very, very important.
Thank you, ma'am. We wish you all the best for your future endeavors also. Thank you for joining us today.